After reading Nehemiah chapter 12 comes chapter 13 that paints not such a pretty picture of the Israelites. Makes me wonder, how do you really bring about heart change? Nehemiah tried to change the people's behavior. They were doing a lot of things that went against what God had said, and he was unhappy about it, and he forced their hand to make them fall in line, toe the line, so to speak. But it's only God that can change our hearts. And so it's just interesting. After this beautiful picture in chapter 12, chapter 13 is not so great. But that's the picture of our hearts too, and just the way that we tend to fall away over and over and over again if we're not really careful and diligent to guard our hearts and to stick with the Lord. We will quickly fall away from the things that he wants us doing. So for the last week, I've had this cycle of getting up, feeling good, and then pressure building in my head till it's this terrible headache and then achy body and everything, and then I wake up the next morning fine, and then over again. So almost a week of that. So this morning I thought I would write to my primary care physician, and she wrote back and said, it sounds like a nasty cold, which I'm like, my nose had not been running, I hadn't been coughing, hadn't had any other cold symptoms, no sore throat. As soon as I got that message from her saying that she thinks it's a nasty cold, my nose just started flooding. I've just been blowing my nose ever since. And I finally took some pain meds. I haven't done that all week, but I finally decided that's it. I'm taking pain meds, and they have not kicked in yet. Pretty miserable right now. I hope this cold won't last a long time. But anyway, I'm doing my baking, my sourdough stuff, and working on laundry and all the things. I need to go out to the shop and get some chicken. I really want some chicken broth. Right now all I have is beef broth that is frozen. I've got some dough rising, sourdough rising to make rolls for Thanksgiving. And I have dough in the fridge to make a sourdough boule. And just lots of those kinds of things. Ferments everywhere. The cabbage out there in the bedroom, and the kombucha in the laundry room, because different ferments are not supposed, you don't want them to cross-contaminate, and I don't know exactly which ones that applies to, but I got my kombucha in here. I don't know why I've still got that one out. I think because I don't know what to do with it. I'll probably put it in the compost, but it's just been sitting for a week or more. Here's the one I started, and it doesn't look like the SCOBY is getting very big. I don't know. I'm supposed to leave it for 30 days, and so we'll see what happens with it. I saw somebody online, it looked like theirs floated to the top, and it seemed like that was the time they were supposed to let it go. I mean, start doing other things with it, but I don't know. I need to research some more. Anyway, day 7 of vlogging. Is that right? I don't know. Anyway, hope you have a good day, night, morning, whatever it is where you are.